Welcome back to Easy Spirit 101. Happy Friday. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Thank you for being here. As always, let's get into Divine Collective reading at this time. Listen, I have no shame in saying intros are not my thing. I like doing the readings. The readings are what we're all here for, I think. So bear with me. They're either gonna get my intros are gonna get better over time, or they're gonna be exactly the same. Okay, let's see what you guys need to know at this time. What do you guys need to know? What do you guys need to know? Okay, I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna take it. So I don't feel like this is you. I mean, I feel like it's one of those both kinds of issues. There's something definitely coming through about you changing your perspective when it comes to a situation, especially if I'm talking to a divine feminine or I'm talking to a mother. But I do feel like this hangman person keeps coming out. Someone here comes out in this energy, like they are the hangman. Like this is someone that you were dealing with. Someone here may have held you back because, again, there's something about the ability for this hangman to pull themselves down, to get themselves down, but they don't. And in this case, just as I'm saying this, I have the devil down here. And you may have eventually walked away, but I'm really getting this person kept walking away from you, leaving you empty handed, leaving you with nothing. And this person keeps themselves stuck in this energy because they want someone else to take care of them. That has something to do with someone's situation. That had to do with some sort of struggle that someone went through here. Okay, this Wheel of Fortune has to do with you need to know that whatever was taken from you is going to come back to you. And someone here, a couple of things. Some of you, it has to do with timing. Some of you, this coming back to you is coming in divine timing and a friendly reminder. When things start popping up in someone's energy and you're like, that's definitely for me. I even got a personal reading and they said that. And it keeps coming up for me in the general readings. You need to understand that when something is coming towards you and it's destined for you, it can start popping up into your energy several years. I was about to say 3, and just as I was going to say that, 3 on the clock. Someone could be watching a reading and it started popping up. The energy popped up for you last year, and you still got 2 more years to go, or whatever. And don't ask me why. Sometimes that changes, sometimes it doesn't. Some of you, it will change, and the blockage has to do with your believing, you blocking some sort of blessing from coming to you just because you don't believe that it's coming to you at this point, or you're not open to how it's coming to you. And for some of you, it definitely has to do with some sort of timing. Something has to come to an end for you to get this blessing. Then it could be because of this hanged man individual. That could be hanged man or hanged woman. Again, something about somebody wanting you to take care of them. Somebody could literally be sitting back, watching and waiting for you to receive some sort of blessing or finances through your work, just so they can come in and like mooch it off of you, steal it off of you, run away with it here with this Knight of Pentacles. It's like he took the pinnacle and then took a hike after you're over here working hard in the fields. This person wants to come in, get you to give them something, and then take off, take a hike. So this might be something that has to come to an end, and that might not be in your control. that might have something to do with whatever's going on with this person versus whatever's going on between them and their particular journey, or whatever lesson that God has them going through at this time. This person is definitely hiding something. That keeps coming up. Someone has a secret you're never going to find out. That's what came out yesterday for some people in Divine Collective, or someone specific in Divine Collective. I've had some energy popping up about somebody had done something. Somebody's hiding something bad. Yeah, you might already know the truth about it. Somebody's hiding something bad. Seven of Swords. This person thought that being with you or near you is going to help them get away from something or get away with it. This could even be something to do with you. There's different things for different people, but for some of you, some of what someone is hiding has something to do with children. I'm not going to say any more than that. Why? Because as a reader, and when we get downloads coming in, they can come in like random little pieces of information. And partly that could be just because of you, where you're at on your journey, that maybe divine doesn't want you to know everything yet. You might be trying to pull on information that's not meant to come to you yet, but there is some sort of information coming in. For some of you will be getting news very soon, over the next like 6 months or something, about what was going on, about what this person was doing, Seven of Swords, and about the fact that something is finally over. The whoever this is, this specific divine feminine, cannot get their blessing, and this blessing does have to do with your finances. Someone here cannot get this financial blessing until this situation has been X'd out for good. Again, this could be someone's ex for sure. Some sort of X has to be X'd out for good. This might not even have to do with you at this point. You may already know the truth about this person, and you don't even deal with them anymore because you know that they've got something going on. Yeah, you're destined to have something here, and I do feel a lot of times this well, specifically, whoever this person is, it keeps coming up like this person falls to temptation without even a breath. They can fall under temptation, especially with this snake wrapped around this person. This the devil has a hold on whoever this person is. But a lot of times this will come up with me with some sort of like addiction, or someone uses strong substances. That's definitely been coming up for someone in Divine Collective. Someone's ex is really onto something. They're knee deep in bad toxic whatever bad stuff. Yeah, this could have been someone's karmic ex with the Two of Cups in reverse. Yeah, all this person, again, indulgences. There's something here with, especially now with this combination, this person, again, I feel this person knows currently that you know the truth about them. So for some of you, this person we do definitely have a energy coming through that someone here might want to come back towards you and see if you will take another cycle or round with them. But for some of you, that's not the case. You're just waiting for something to be permanently over with, because for some of you, this person here knows you know the truth about them, and they're like, how does the Divine Collective, how did they figure this out? How did they figure this out about me? How did they find out what my secret is, what's going on in the dark, what I do in my spare time? How did they see through my lies? Someone here doesn't believe in anything. They don't have a care in the world. All they care about is where they can get money fast and where they can get their next fix from. That is definitely something someone has been dealing with, and you have been protected. You have been protected from this. Part of how this person played on you was through confusion. This person would keep you confused. What else does Divine Collective need to know, please? Someone here thought they were slick, or someone here was really being slick with you. Okay, you're being advised and guided to go with the flow at this time. Again, this has something to do with wrapping this cycle up. So things might still be kind of difficult or a bit of a struggle, but you do have this celebration coming in. Again, prominent months that have been coming through have been like April and August, or even that time frame. So this could even be 3 months past April. What would that be? Like somewhere in June, July. I know if y'all are over there counting, like I didn't thoroughly count that. So yeah, this is what I'm getting. This is why you're being advised or guided to go with the flow. I also feel like this person has been working really hard, possibly to drag your name up into any time somebody looks at them or is concerned or whatever, somebody else catches wind of whatever's going on here. This person uses some sort of opportunity to redirect the energy back onto you. Somehow this person's like dragging you in to some sort of strange doings that they've been up to. So this could have created a lot of obstacles. I'm getting that this specific energy has created a lot of obstacles for you. And this is part of why you're being guided to keep remembering that something here is not all as it seems, and to try your best to go with the flow, because something really is finally over. I saw someone's comment earlier yesterday, someone's comment about the test. I know, with the test. And some of you may still like being, like I just said earlier, these energies can bring in warnings up to several years before they actually happen. Not always, but sometimes that is the case for some of you. But someone in that particular situation or that energy, the test finally is coming up. It finally is here. And as I mentioned in that reading, it had to do with putting you in a certain place energetically and through your healing to then present you with the test. Yeah, some of you, you're so uncomfortable with whatever the situation has put you through or been going through that it's kind of making you want to cling or like grasp on even tighter, because it's just something very chaotic here. But I'm also getting too with this Four of Pentacles energy. Someone, it may be being exposed that this person was trying to control you over finances for like greed. This person was trying to take something from you. Someone was trying to take something from Divine Collective. I'm also getting, again, bringing your name into something someone's trying to control. This person here is being found out for what they were doing to you somehow with this burden. This is them burdening you. Remember this in the beginning? Remember you out in the field working while this person comes in and takes whatever they need and then runs off? This truth is coming out about this, and someone keeps trying to control the narrative and bring something back about how it can't be the case. It's definitely you. Well, I'm I'm on substances, but they gave me the substances. They got me hooked on. They introduced me to the sugar, It's like something crazy here. This person keeps saying crazy things and bringing your name up to control a narrative. Yeah, I feel like too there's something about you that whatever your gifts, whatever gifts that you have, or whatever like mastery you've achieved in your own healing or in your own life over time, you don't really like, you're not super vocal about it. You don't shine some sort of spotlight on yourself and say, look at me, look at my achievement, look, I did that. And you might be someone who's very humble. So there could be there's a element of whatever you have mastered in this situation, or whatever this is your capability here, especially with your ability to see beyond the illusion and your ability to integrate some sort of struggles to where you can keep going, has been hidden in this person. And something about, again, with the controlling the narrative, this person utilizes your like humble behavior or your lack of, shouting it from the rooftop. So people may not really know. Whoever they're feeding this storyline to, they don't really know the truth about you. And this is part of how they might be trying to control the narrative, or manipulate a situation. They keep trying to do this. I feel like they'll find a trap on the ground, they'll do this and they dodge it, and they'll find another one and they do it and then they dodge it. Like they keep doing this somehow to try and get themselves out of a bind. But again, this is not going to go on forever. Something is about to, this person, this could even go with this here. Using your name, using who you are, using your situation to get, for this person to keep on going, doing what they're doing. I see a dead end ahead of this person. This person's about to fall off a cliff. This person's about to fall off a cliff. I don't see it out here, but I think I saw when I was shuffling that deck earlier, the Fool, and the Fool in this particular deck is like they fell off the cliff. They're literally hanging from the cliff because they fell off of it. Again, this pride here goes along. This person, this is connected to whoever you were dealing with here. And again, something they were doing to maintain some sort of lifestyle. It all has to do with their pride, and your destiny. Their pride and your destiny. This could have even been someone who lived with you at one point. There's something here. This is giving me that you and this individual maybe lived together. And no, again, maybe no one knew the real truth about what was going on when you and this person lived together. So they're using bits and pieces of things to control a narrative. And it is all to protect that no one will find out that the truth of the matter was some sort of Seven of Swords. Definitely some sort of deception, illegal. It's really coming through like something is legal here, something is illegal here. What else does the Mind Collective need to know? Again, and then just as I saw this, and what's coming through to me is that someone like lies about who they truly are. It, something about lying about the presentation of who they are. It quite literally came through like someone could say, "Oh, I'm a nature lover," but really they're not. They're not even at all. They like never go out in nature. They just camped one time just so they could tell you that they were a nature lover. Something like this is going on, and then just as like that's coming through, here is pride again. There's something about the way this person presents themselves. And again, confirmation. This person was lying about being your spiritual partner. This person was lying about like maybe saying that they believe that you guys were soulmates or something like this, and this was all to keep you stuck and tied to them, so you could give them, so you could pour honey on them, so you could give them all your honey, so you could give them all your blessings, or so they could achieve some sort of blessings off of you. I believe that your maybe some of you went through several spiritual awakenings while dealing with this individual, and that's part of how you helped. Your intuition was able to guide you towards the truth. Your spirit team was able to guide you through to the truth. This person was using your shortcomings to people who didn't know you anyway to control the narrative, and it's not working. Something's not working anymore. And that's why you've had to be so patient, because all of that kind of had to roll out and settle out naturally for something to finally come to an end. Something's going to be very unexpected. This ending is going to be very unexpected for this person here. This could have been a major karmic cycle or lesson for you, having unexpectedly, maybe this was unexpected for you as well, to find out that you got into this connection, and you're not the type of person to be duped in a connection like this, but you had some sort of major cycle to learn. You had some sort of major soul level lesson to learn when it comes to relationships. Also, I don't remember if I posted this reading. Y'all forgive me, I have a lot going on. I don't remember if I had posted this reading, but if not, there was a reading that came out, and it was pointing at being a generational curse breaker specifically. And I don't know if it came through fully, but the idea was someone here, I do believe specifically a divine feminine, you broke a generational curse over your family when it comes to relationships. And it could even be like who you're attracting, who you're dealing with, who you're giving your energy to. Or for some of you, it could have been the issue of like knowing that your partner is like this. Like, I've discovered my partner, the person who stays, the person who sticks around for the abuse, that kind of thing. Unfortunately, that is no shade on anyone. That sometimes is inherited from your grandmother's grandmother, that no one had the courage to leave, that no one thought their prayer was strong enough. Someone here, that was the generational curse that you have broken off of your family. So that is amazing. Whoever that is, I don't know if that I kept thinking that like did I ever finish that sentence? That was what I was trying to get at here. What else does Divine Collective need to know, please? So for some of you, for whoever this specific reading is for, and you will know this is definitely like a divine feminine I'm talking to, and an ex. This has to do with an ex that you aren't currently dealing with, but you may be still like energetically having to deal with them, or you're still having to deal with them through like texts, phone calls. Something's not finalized yet, and that is part of the hopeful thing here, is this finalization is coming. And yes, your blessings, because this person being who they are, you're not getting some sort of maybe major financial upgrade until this person, this ex, is x'd out of your life, because they were trying to steal from you very specifically. But I'm also getting in a cunning manner. They were trying to do it in a way that no one can tell that that's what they were doing. Right. Healing is needed for you. I am sure, but also it did come out in the beginning this person here, you're going to be asked or guided to have some sort of compassion for this person, that something has to do with them being, something has to do with the way that they operate maybe came from something else here. That's an energy that's been popping up. Like someone here has through childhood trauma, I'm getting literally, it's going to be challenging for you to forgive someone because of what they did. But for someone, they did what they did because they have some sort of like um they had some sort of like growth. Something was stunted in their mentality growing up, very specifically for someone here. Right. Don't be greedy. Greedy has been all in this here. Again, this is what really this healing is needed specifically. And you will be able to finally breathe again. I'm getting. You will be finally be able to breathe again. Whatever has been kind of plaguing you, or something has been traumatic for someone in this relationship with this person, try and like, you're almost there, really. Try and breathe through it. Right, again, this communication. And again, they're saying it's not coming through like tomorrow. That already came through with kind of a specific look at, or pointing at a time frame here. But and they do want you to breathe easy, stay calm, try not to focus on it too much, even though things have been uncomfortable. I'm getting things have been really uncomfortable for you because of someone here. I also feel like somebody doesn't want you. This could be why something has been very difficult on you. Maybe because this person knows you know the truth. And this person, there's something about this person being like, they will do anything to keep this truth from getting out, or keeping you from speaking the truth. Just as I say that, now everything is like going on the floor. But again, in this, the written in the stars has to do with the ending of this. And I feel like some of you are already aware. Some of you have already been like warned, protected, moved in a certain manner, even though things, yes, have still been hard for you. You've been protected, but things have been hard for you. Just breathe through it, keep going with the flow, and rest easy knowing that this situation with this person, as I was saying, it has to be wrapped up fully, completely. It is coming. It is coming. It is finally actually coming. Maybe you are one of the people who've been warned, oh, this is coming, or your blessing's almost here, and we just got to move this person out of the way because they've been, whatever it is. Maybe you've been being warned about that for like 2 years or something. And you're really, really like feeling uncomfortable. You're feeling impatient. Something is finally over. Something had to work its way out the way it needed to work out. I do see you getting this fresh start. Again, your fresh start has something to do with you being able to live in your truth completely, you being able to have some sort of peace and tranquility. I also feel like there was a lot of people speaking this against you, speaking that like you're not really a peaceful person. I went into their house and I lost my peace in their house. Something like this had to do with this talking, this controlling the narrative. Right. Again, it says you're in touch with your truth in this situation. There's something going on about you already knowing the truth about this person, about maybe how, or something coming to a complete end, and you've been having to be extremely patient. And why? Why am I having to be so patient? Because God is also doing work in this person's life at the same time they are trying to protect you and move you into some sort of new beginning. Again, there's something about, you know, not to be too afraid. As long as you're walking with God, there's no need to be afraid, especially with your level of protection. But something about this person even manifesting something very an emphasis on this person will do anything to keep you from speaking the truth about what happened between you and this person in a situation, or maybe if something was really their fault. You've got some sort of dirt or something on this person that they have been desperately trying to control the narrative. Right. I feel like this is kind of advice for you at this time. Which way brings me, because again, whoever you are, things have been getting uncomfortable. Things have been really challenging. I had to get this card that fell onto my foot. It's funny it fell onto my foot because it says keep charging ahead, keep persevering, keep going. And that goes along with what was coming through with this. This is kind of advice for you because whoever you are, you've been getting very weighed down. You're very overwhelmed. You're really ready for something you've been dealing with at the hands of this issue has become too much for you, and maybe it's becoming hard for you to stay positive. Didn't that come out? That came out somewhere. Maybe it came out and oh, there it is. Yeah. Maybe it's hard for you to stay positive. I found that on the floor, sorry. Maybe that's what's going on. Some of you are really struggling at this point to continue to keep going and stay positive. That is the advice here. It is almost over. Please hang in there, whoever this semi-specific reading is for. Just trust, keep going, and they want you to breathe. Anytime you need to step aside from whatever you've got going on, you are safe to step aside and just breathe, take care of yourself, and do what you need to do. I hope you guys got some sort of confirmation or clarity out of this reading, or you enjoyed the reading, and I will see you again next time.